What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Ranked and Relentless podcast, the show where we talk about new and retro albums and tell you our top 5 favorite songs from them and then make a definitive list after that. I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
And this week, Austin, we are talking about an album that I think it's easy to forget how pivotal it was to our childhoods. But we are talking about Crossfade's self-titled record from 2004.
Correct.
And you know, just to celebrate, I'm getting crossfaded tonight. I don't do that every
Yes.
episode. I never have done this on the show. Ever. It's especially
I've never lied.
Never. Not a single time.
Speaking of Crossfade, I have one question. I don't think we've asked this in a while. Did you see him live?
Thank God, no.
Neither did I. Okay.
What's crazy is we both have a mutual friend that we used to play music with who has seen them live. Mm-hmm. And I remember telling me on school bus about how great of a show it was. And every live video I've ever seen, and we talked about this a lot off air, so like Ed, the guitarist / vocalist, is just, he's doing too much. You can't do those things and be good at both of them at the same time.
No, you cannot.
I mean, I played guitar and sang in our band, and you know, it's hard to be consistent whenever you're playing stuff. Like, and I'm watching. I'm trying to remember what song I was watching him play. It might have been Cold, but he's got some songs where like he's doing like some crazy stretching, like I would do in Panic, and it's like, dude, like you're doing too much right now.
But he sounds the same in every live show.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Because in the studio, he sounds so good.
It kind of makes you think how, overprocessed this album really was. Because I don't feel a lot of like auto-tuning in his voice or anything like that. I don't feel like that much correction really. Because I do get a sense like he might be just a little bit out of pitch. So that kind of, I mean, it's also back in 2004. I don't think they really had that good technology like that back then. But every live version is the same. But he sounds really good in that studio.
Yeah, so, and something that I wanted to bring up, me and you talked about this a little bit off air. I didn't realize, so this record came out in 2004. This is their first album. They had been a band since 91.
Mm-hmm.
So they originally started as a band called The Nothing. Ed Sloan on lead vocals, Mitch James on bass, who Mitch and Ed are still the core members of the band. They had this guy, Brad Geiger, on drums, and then DJ Tony joined the group in 96. Tony's the only album as Crossfade that he's prevalent on. We'll get to him later.
Yep. So
they do The Nothing, release a couple of records. I haven't heard any of those. The Nothing in 94 and then Numb in 98. Haven't heard any of those, just found out they existed. Mm-hmm. Then in 99, The Nothing changed their name to Sugar Daddy Superstar. The band recorded songs in the Sugar Daddy studio, a studio that lead singer Ed Sloan had built in his garage. The songs eventually attracted the interest of the Los Angeles A&R company Taxi and hit Predictor co-founder and FG Records / Earshot head Doug Ford, which ultimately led to the signing of a record deal with FG Records / Earshot division of Columbia Records. In 2002, they changed their name once again, this time to Crossfade. That year, the band entered the studio to record 2 more songs to add to the 8 songs that they had recorded in the Sugar Daddy studio. So that means...
This makes sense.
The way I'm reading this...
This all makes sense.
80% of this record was recorded in this guy's fucking garage.
Yeah.
And then 2 of these songs, as I said earlier off air, I am guessing... Cold, and I'm gonna say
it was
So Far Away.
So Far Away in Colors.
I don't think Colors. I'm gonna think Cold, because Cold was that big single.
Yeah, it was the first single. Sorry, I
get
the names confused.
So yes. Colors was the 3rd single, which makes me think Colors was probably just the best of what they had, at least according to the record studio. Yeah. So that's interesting. We don't know how long these other 8 songs they have been sitting on, and I think you can hear that disconnect when you listen to the record.
Yes.
For sure. Surprisingly, the quality is close enough that like I never had the thought of, did they record these two somewhere else?
I can kind of hear the difference in quality with the guitar tone at least.
If I go back now, now that I know this,
then
when I was doing my active listening earlier, I wasn't thinking about it because I didn't know this was a thing. I pulled the Wikipedia up. I got a late start on this one, folks. I got a real late start on. I had a lot of shit to do today.
No,
and I was like, I've heard this. Suck my dick. I've heard this record so many times, and like I was like, I just need a refresher. And I got that. And I've got my list. Like, I'm confident in my list. I don't think this list would change. I do really enjoy this record. But, yeah, this is interesting. This is a very interesting development in learning more about Crossfade. Because that's a weird thing is, like, as big as they were, especially for us, like I said, like, it's easy to sleep on. It's easy to forget about how many times we spun this CD as kids. And I'm still like, we still didn't know shit about them.
No, we just MySpace. That's what we had. Colors Are Cold was on somebody's MySpace. Like, oh, what's that song? And then, well, thank God YouTube was out then. Fuck yeah, that's how I found Crossfade. I remember the girl's page that had it.
Did you ever? Were you one of the guys that would like? I can't remember. I know we had each other on MySpace, but did you like have like your one song that stayed your one song, or did you like change your song every other week like I did?
I think it was every other week.
I changed my song constantly, and then eventually they put playlists on there, and I'm just like,
right,
well, fuck me, dude.
Like, you let it shuffle through like that. Your top 5, then oh yeah. I felt like I was a coder because of MySpace.
Yeah, you had to do the little HTML shit to change your backgrounds and all that stuff. Yeah, MySpace was so weird, dude.
It was great.
So weird.
It was such a good start.
Well, and it helped out this band, of course.
Yes, a lot of bands MySpace.
A lot of bands, dude. There's so many. I mean, MySpace Records was the thing. Yep. But yeah, like this is so interesting. Hearing this about Crossfade. Another thing that I want to bring up. I want to talk about the member of the band that doesn't stick around past this record.
Yeah.
That being Tony Byroads, the DJ / vocalist.
See, I know this isn't what he was, but always I like the idea of he was just like their friend, drug dealer. He's like, hey, I can kind of sing. They're like, dude, we could put you in these 2 songs. And then that was it. And they just, after that, it was just like, yeah, we don't need you anymore. I know that's not what happened, but that was something I always just had in the back of my head. I'm like, I could believe this.
So the thing is, like, he was a DJ. So I haven't, as we established, I haven't listened to the Nothing. So I don't know. But
he was there since the beginning in 96.
96. So in the middle of the Nothing. So he missed their first record, but was in for the second record. I don't recall going through this record ever hearing anything that a DJ was fucking needed for. I like, because it's not something like I mean, obviously we're both Incubus fans. Like you hear that motherfucker scratching the whole time. I don't hear Tony doing dick on the turntables this whole EP or this whole LP.
Go watch the live shows. He doesn't even have turntables. He just has the mixer in front of him, and he does his singing. He does the screaming for So Far Away, which we'll get into that later, and that's all he does. And then he's just there in the background behind the band.
Got his hat on.
Yeah, but when it's his time for what is it? Cold. Yeah, he's out in front with them. The nice pinstripe. Oh yeah, he's there, but does nothing else.
Yeah, dude, like he doesn't do dick. Like the only like lead part that he gets the whole record is Deep End. And that first verse, him and Ed go back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, but it's so crazy that like on paper, I mean, like, and we're talking about it right now. Like, seemingly his contributions were lacking. At least it feels that way. Explain to me why this band fell off hard as fuck after he left and they couldn't write another good song. And I know he wasn't a writer. Ed was a writer.
Well, the reason why they had the falling out is because apparently Tony and Ed were having a lot of issues with the future of where the band was going, like the sounds and stuff.
They were having creative differences for sure.
So maybe Tony was trying to like keep with this and Ed was trying to go a different direction, or I don't know. But
also,
that makes sense. It
says on the wiki. It says on the wiki that Tony left the band after a religious experience and rising tensions regarding creative decisions amongst himself and Ed Sloan. What religious experience?
Right. You're in Crossfade, dude.
You're in Crossfade, dude. The name of your band is reference to smoking weed and getting drunk at the same time.
DMT. That's what he found.
That's what I think.
Something crazy.
That's what I think. He went out in the woods and did psychedelics and saw God whenever he did it, and then turned Christian. That's what I think happened. Obviously we weren't in the room. We don't know what these creative differences were, but you have to think Tony had to have been in the right because the band has never been the same. Very much a one-hit wonder in a lot of ways.
That's so true. I've never put those two together.
Isn't it crazy thing about it? There's a conspiracy theory about Crossfade.
Yeah.
I
also like the fact that he was just a drug dealer and just a cool friend.
That'd be funny. That's a funny lore. That's a funny lore.
Right,
like, I'll just tell people that's what happened.
They were just in the studio smoking, and then Tony's in the background, like, in the world. I'm like, dude, get in there. Like,
this will be my little fib that I tell everybody for the rest of my life. Just like my dad used to always tell me that there is an uncensored version of the song "Sex and Candy" by Marcy Playground called "Sex and Cocaine." That's a lie. It's a bold-faced fucking lie. That motherfucker told me that my entire childhood. Like, you got to hear "Sex and Cocaine." That's the real version. I'm not listening to this pussy-ass "Sex and Candy" version. Well, that's the real version. Where is it, Pop? This thing is hard to get, dude. You got to know where to look. You got to know where to look. I heard it once.
Never
man.
found
I heard
it.
Once. Yeah, and I heard it once, dude. It was a life-changing experience. Like I had, and it very much reminded me, like we were talking about Tom Segura off here, like he had the bit about like his dad just told him one day when they were watching the fucking Tommy Lee Jones movie, you know that guy's gay, right? Like my dad had so many versions of that, just telling me bullshit that he had no proof for, and just because he told me it, I went, well, I guess that's true. I'm running with this for the rest of my life.
That's all we had. We didn't have Google, and
no. Like, not when this fucking record came out, dude. 04, I don't even know if I had fucking internet in the house at this point. 05, I think, was when I got it. And even then, dude, it was still slow bullshit. You had to go get the CD from Walmart for internet. You guys remember?
I forgot about the CD from Walmart. Yeah.
So, what I'm saying is, do you remember we had a song called "In the Clear"?
Yeah.
All the lyrics are like nonsense.
Yeah.
The song's about my dad. The song's about the stupid shit he would say to me. I watched the sunset beneath the ocean. The planets aligned for 100 miles. What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, I've never really put those
It's all
together.
just stupid. It's nonsense. The entire song is nonsense. And it's all stuff that, like, if you just listen to it, like, because most people aren't going to pay attention to it. They're just going to just vibe to it. And then somebody's going to point it out to them, like, do you listen to the lyrics? Have you read the lyrics of this stupid fucking song? God damn, none of this makes sense, does it?
Nope.
It's how I feel about every story my dad ever told me as a kid.
That's so funny. And honestly, I love playing that song. I never once paid attention to your lyrics in that one. That one was just, hey, you know what?
Point proven.
Yeah.
Point proven. So let's go ahead and prove our point about which 5 songs on this record are the best. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun little lisky. Interesting little checkup on the band here. I mean, they just came back this year. I do want to cover this really quick. They just came back this year. They played a couple of festivals here in 2025. I watched the live videos for them. And that's what I have to say about that.
Okay.
I don't want to.
There's not much really on them, you know. But
yeah, there isn't. I watched the live performances from this year, and they happen.
It's the same. It's the same as if back in 2005, dude. Like it's unfortunate, but hey, he's consistent. Maybe that says something, you know. Maybe that garage really did too much for him.
How have you been playing Deep End for over 20 years and you still can't play that fucking riff live? I don't get it. All Music gave it a 2.5 out of 5. That's weird. I think it's better than that.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to get this screen ready to share. And while we're doing that, please, sir, tell me who is first this week.
Oh, well, who wants to know?
Me, I'd like to know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a valid point, you know. You.
Me.
Yes.
Okay. So dishonorable mentions then.
Okay.
My dishonorable mention. Now, I want to be clear about this. Kind of a perfect album.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like a perfect album. Like, the thing is, it rated pretty high. Not super high, but like, so my album rating is a 3.8.
Wow.
What's yours?
Mine's a 4.4.
So see, that's perfect album territory.
It pretty much is. There's one song, and I'm gonna say it. Let me do mine first, but then we'll do that one. Okay.
Because clearly there's one you don't like. There's a
fair.
song on here that I do not hate it because it got a 3.3, which is still in I like this territory.
Mm-hmm.
But there's things about it I hate, and it's Death Trendsetter.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Fucking hate the guitar in the verse, that off-putting whatever bullshit chord he's playing on that fucking 7-string.
Somebody really liked Mudvayne at the time.
Dude, like...
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a Mudvayne riff.
What it reminded me of was, like, you know how, like, every metalcore band just a few years after this do that fucking, like... drop C,
1.
1-0, like mm-hmm. 1 on the fucking the top string and then a O on the next, and it sounds like shit. Like objectively, does not sound good, but it's in every metalcore song in like 2008.
It's hard.
It's like that. It doesn't sound,
but
good.
It's not 1 and 0. He's got it on like 8 and 7. It's too high up, and it just That one did score low with me. I agree with you. That was the only thing I didn't like of that song for me. It is kind of fun. It reminds me of like playing 2003 NASCAR Thunder, that like soundtrack. We were talking about soundtracks earlier. Like that song should have been on that game, and I would have enjoyed it. So
another Death Trendsetter.
Yeah.
I like I like the lyrics on just about every song. Like the choruses on every song, I love.
All right, mine is Disco. Disco, it's the vocals. I can't do it, man. If it's playing and I'm just there, it's playing. It doesn't really bother me that much, but going through it for the rest of the song, man, it bothers me.
I don't know who sings that chorus, but it's not Ed. It might be the bass player. Because that chorus is clearly not Ed.
But it's okay. You know what? Hold on. It's not just like the chorus and his vocals. It's the fucking lyrics, the rhythm of the song. Whatever that crack in the sack.
just like a whore begging for crack or a sack.
Yes, but the way he does it and the way it doesn't sound good whatsoever to me.
So I actually do want to pull up the lyrics because it's probably the dumbest lyrics.
It is
on the fucking record.
But the rhyming is terrible. It's off. It just doesn't work. Awful. But if we're listening through the album, I can easily get through it. It's not. I'm dogging the hell out of this song, but I can just get through it. So I'll tell you right now, it didn't. So the chorus is Tony, according to Genius.
Oh, no, the DJ.
The DJ,
which he sounds awful in that chorus. So I guess he's got range because he's not just singing the same low monotone shit the whole time. But we're gonna go on a journey here, chat. So whenever the song opens up, first verse, you would give it all up in an instant. I bet you torched your house with your own hand. You let me break your back so you could lie in it and never get up from it. Okay, like, all right. I don't know what we're talking about. Like, you kind of went a couple of different places there, but okay.
Yeah.
But into that smack, do you know you act just like a whore begging for crack or a sack? You think you revolutionize with every breath you take, you bring me down.
Okay, but like you saying it, it's not that bad. Go listen to him.
It sounds horrible.
It's terrible.
Horrible. You're wasted now and you're getting on down with the disco. You're wasted now and you think you want to leave, but you don't go. You're wasted now and your pants have been soiled, but you disco. You're wasted now. You think there was a point, but you don't know.
Okay, so she done what? Like, it's two people singing two different songs. That's what's happening.
Yeah. Another thing I want to point out. Apparently, the word "fuck" gets said the pre-chorus. Does anybody know who the fuck you are? The uncensored version of this record doesn't exist. Right. They never released it. there's a few songs on here that have swear words in them, and they're all censored. You can't find the uncensored versions.
Well, even on this same album, Is It So Far Away? I can't handle like this that, or like I forgot the lyrics, but
I can't handle the shit that I'm into.
Yeah, but
that's
they bleep that
Starless.
out, and that's Starless. Okay, so like that's censored,
Yeah.
and then you get the disco, and it's not. It's like, get your shit together.
I think No Giving Up has got one too. But
I can't remember.
But yeah, like there's a few censors on this. There's no uncensored version of this record. It doesn't exist. They only bothered releasing the edited version. I know there was kind of the only other example I can think of off the top of my head is Monster Magnet have a song called Space Lord that came out back in the day, and every version of it, that like it's the chorus is just him saying the word Space Lord motherfucker. But the only version that releases him going Space Lord mother.
Yep, I've
That's
heard
it.
that a lot.
You can't find you want to hear the uncensored version? Go watch them live. Like that's the only fucking way. You're not getting that. You can't find an uncensored version. This is the only other thing I can think of off the top of my head that has that, which is weird. That's just a weird thing. Why would you only release the edited version? That's weird.
Yeah, trying to be more Christian. I don't know. Trying to make everything
Christians?
radio friendly, because that was a thing back then. Being radio friendly was
but
was
we still got the uncensored versions.
You're right.
Dig played on radio. Let's keep that in mind.
That is true.
Dig from Mushroomhead played on radio. They just censored the fuck you part. Happy from Mudvayne, another great example. Are you fucking happy? That was just censored, and then the version we had wasn't. But like, why was the unedited version of this never released? That's so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's
so
a fight between Ed and Tony.
who the fuck knows, dude? Tony came back from his DMT Christian retreat and was like, "You better not put out the ones that says fuck. You better not do that."
Dude, it could also be something stupid like he was on a ladder and fell, blacked out, had a vision.
I love how we just assume it was a vision. Right. We assumed something happened that altered his state of mind.
Exactly.
We have
either
no
drugs
idea.
or he got hit by a car. I don't know.
Tony, if you want to come on the show and talk to us about what happened, we'd love to hear it.
We do want to talk to you.
We'll do an interview. Dude, honestly, we have more questions than answers at this fucking point, if you can't tell. We'll do an interview episode with you. I don't know why, but we'll do it. We'll see what happens.
Why not? First guest? That'd be sick.
That'd be cool. Yeah, Tony, the former fucking DJ, quote-unquote DJ of Crossfade.
Turntables.
You tell us one fucking time you touched a goddamn turntable on this album. You tell us. And then whenever you tell us, because I'm sure you got stories, you explain to us why it's buried in the fucking mix.
Right.
Because we don't hear any
There's
of it.
none.
You need to get a hold of Incubus's guy. All right, so I'm going first.
Or Mr. Hahn.
Number 5, Mr. Hahn. Trust me, he ain't got anything better to do. I can promise you that. Number 5 for me is Colors.
Colors. Okay.
Of all the colors that you've shined, this is surely not your best. That's so good. Dude, he sings his ass off on this one. Not live, but in the studio, he sang his fucking ass off for this one, dude. Like, I
also really, really enjoyed that verse lick. Like, just that the open notes. That's my favorite part of the whole song, honestly.
It's
I mean, the chorus is great. Him coming in, great video too, fun. But
I didn't write much in the way of notes. I said it might be the best single. I feel like most fans are in agreement of the 3 singles, this is the better one. And maybe it's because it was the last one of the 3. So then we were like, we just didn't hear this one as much. Cold's one of those that it almost had How You Remind Me numbers. Cold was getting played a fucking lot.
Yeah.
But that was also the formula in the 2000s. Write a song called Cold, get it a fuckload of radio play. Breaking Benjamin did it. Static X did it. It's a thing you did back then. I'm going to write a song called Cold, see what happens. There's a band
then you had World So Cold, and then So Cold, and then, there was... There was a lot of cold songs out there.
But Colors, I love it. Like I said, might be the best single. I gave it a 3.8. This is another banger chorus because at this point we're 4 tracks into the record and every chorus is slapped.
Yeah, really.
So what you got for 5?
I got No Giving Up.
There's no giving up, no.
Another banger of a chorus. But I'm gonna say it. I pay attention to drums in every single one of these albums. That drummer is doing the most he can.
He's doing some stuff
in every song. There's a couple songs he's overdoing it, but I love the drummer. Of course, he's so good. But yeah, that chorus. It's just so high impacting. It's wonderful. And fun fact, it's the first solo that doesn't have a wah effect. So go through this whole album. That is the first solo that there is no wah effect.
I've never paid attention to that.
Yeah, that caught me after the third
correct.
song of the album. Like, how many fucking wah pedals? Like, is it? And yeah, it goes until No Giving Up.
Number fucking 7.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep.
I never thought about that.
I really analyzed this album.
21 years ago, this record came out, and I've never thought about that in that time.
Just that man loved his wah, but he never did it live. Or I never saw him on that pedal. I think that was just computer shit.
It was a prop. Might have had one of those auto wah pedals. Mm-hmm. They have those. You just you click it like a regular stomp pedal, and it just auto does it.
Yeah,
could have been.
But
that.
All in all, to me, man, it's just a really good that alternative song. Just
I said it had a great message. That was all I said about it.
Okay, yeah,
it does.
Solid.
I do love it. There's no giving up now. Do you really want to give this all away? It's good, very well written. Yeah, the whole record's good. None of these suck.
It is.
even Death Trendsetter, I hated that one thing, but it's still good.
Yeah.
My number 4 is it might be kind of a curveball to some, bit of a deep cut. The Unknown.
I knew it. I had why? Nah, it's go on.
Can't you?
Yes.
Feel me walking in your shoes. It's very repetitive. Once you hear the chorus the first time, it's all you hear for the rest of the fucking thing. Mm-hmm. There's a single verse, and it's not much to it. Mm-mm. It's just this low droning piano and guitar. It's one that I just have memories of this coming on, sitting in my bedroom as a kid, coming on the radio, sitting on my bed. This song starts playing, and I'm just this was the song I'd zone out to.
Yeah.
I just stare off into fucking space every time this one played. This song just really just captured me on a deep emotional level that I could never understand. To this day, I don't understand it. I said simple but powerful.
It's the piano, it's the guitar work going back, but it's also when you have a vocalist like him singing the same tone as everything, the notes as the guitar, stuff like that. It'll do that to you. This song is number 6 for me. Close, it would have been up there. The only thing is that freaking intro. It's too seductive. There's too much breathing. Do you feel me? You know what? We didn't need that. If you could just come in with "Can you?" All right, perfect. That would it. Yeah, it's so
just
good.
Do that the whole time. Yeah.
Right, and because look, one of my favorite songs ever is Incubus, Aqueous Transmission. It's the same shit. The same that whole one of the most beautiful songs for 8 minutes.
Yeah, they're not doing much.
Over. No.
The last 2 minutes are just crickets and shit.
Yep. But
still amazing. I love the story about that.
Mm-hmm.
I love the story about that song, Aqueous Transmission from Incubus. That sitar he's playing on, or like that hybrid sitar, whatever the fuck he's playing on. I heard the story. Mike Eisinger was talking about how he got it from Steve Vai. He was hanging out at Steve Vai's house or something, just dicking around, and he was playing this, and he really got a love for it. He's like, "Fuck, this thing is fire." And Steve was like, "I'll do you a solid, Mike. I'll let you have that, but you have to do me a favor. You have to promise me something. You have to promise me that you'll write a hit on it." And then he writes this. Yeah, it's Aqueous Transmission. Mm-hmm. We're not even talking about Incubus right now, but I love that story so much.
No, it's especially Steve Vai. Of all people,
God, that's God.
Yeah, right.
The fact that there is a photo, a very dark, shitty 2013 photo, but a photo nonetheless of me and Steve Vai standing next to each other.
Yep, it exists. It's out there.
It's insane to me. And then Shumpert's dumbass photobomb in the back of it.
Oh, Shumpert.
Miss
that
fucker.
man.
He'll mess with me every once in a while. What's your number 4?
Starless. You thought that was number 1, huh?
I did.
Yeah, you did. My one complaint is that fucking rapping at the end, man. Like your rhyming's off, the rhythm doesn't work.
I just love that, like, you just hear Ed just doing stuff, and then at
this
one
man
point,
does too much.
At one point, Tony just out of nowhere just, I'm hopeless and gray now. Just like you just hear it like twice, and that's it. Like,
right.
And Tony or Ed's just doing stuff. He's like, I'm hopeless and gray now.
Right. Like I didn't need it. Every time I get to it, it just kept putting that number down. I was like, God, I wanted to open up Personas, cut that part of the song, and just make my own. Because like, there's too many parts of these songs, and I'm just gonna say it that like. I love the song, but there's one little part like, God, there was no reason, no rhyme or reason that should have even been a thought to like, hey, we should try this. And they fucking did it.
I want to open Personas just to add the word shit that's not in there.
Right. So true.
I can transcend you and man.
But no, this was, for years, man, this was number 1. The opening, the way he comes in, just it's heavy, it's good. It's just that freaking ending, it bothers me.
The ending goes on long as it is. You can pretend it ends
and
shorter.
Right, and the song's too damn long. I'll say it.
Yeah, you can pretend it's a little shorter. Like, I'll skip it. Well, honest to God, dude, like, once I hear that first, I'm hopeless and gray now, because I know the rapping or spoken word is what I've always kind of considered it.
Yeah.
Because coming right after that, I'm going to go ahead and skip that part.
Because it really isn't rapping, but...
Let's go and get the cold.
Trying hard to get down to the words. It's like, hey, man, we didn't need that.
Like you anymore.
And that we didn't need that either.
And then, you just hear him
took all that out.
Somehow I feel just half-ass doing the
Right.
chorus. And hear Tony one more time. I'm hopeless and gray now. Dude.
Tony was in there, man. He was doing what he can to keep that paycheck coming in.
Starless rules, dude. Number 3.
The Deep End. Okay.
The first Crossfade song I ever fell in love with.
Really? Okay.
This is the only song that Tony gets like a starring role in that first verse. And I do, like, he's essentially singing the exact same verse that Ed sings. He's just doing it after him.
Mm-hmm.
But he does it better.
Yes.
Like, I like the opening line of his so much better. It's such a small thing. But, like, Ed opens up with, I built my life like my bike on a rigid frame. And Ed just goes, I built my life on a rigid frame. Doesn't do the like a bike. And I think that's just better.
They really complement each other, each other very well in this one, I would definitely say.
Yeah, they go back and forth really well. The chorus fucking rules. Like, this is just, everything about the song is just really, really put together. I gave it 4.0. Mm-hmm. Like, we're at this point, we're in I love this shit territory.
Yes.
So yeah, that's my 3 Deep End.
Love it. Colors. That's my number 3.
Colors.
It's that intro, bro. The harmonics, the way he comes in, just shining out the bed. It's my favorite. I can't even say that. It's a solid single.
It's a great single. It's a great fucking single, dude. Colors. I don't know.
And this one was on a lot of people's MySpace,
Yeah, it might have been on mine at one point, knowing my fucking scene kid ass. Mm-hmm. Probably on there.
It was a mixture of this and Bullet for My Valentine,
I had a lot of Stone Sour.
Mm.
Dude, whenever Through Glass came out, I was like, this is my favorite band in the world.
Yeah.
And
5 years later, you're like, oh shit, that's Corey Taylor.
It took a minute before I was like, oh, that's a guy.
Right. It's like he did that yellow at the end. I'm like, no, that's too similar.
So I knew what he looked like because, like, I think my wife had, or like, we were kids at the time, but she had a friend who had like almost like a crime scene investigation on their wall of like the little like yarn fucking across the gimmick, and it's like pictures of each member of Slipknot in their mask, and then pictures of them taken by paparazzi while they were out in public without their mask.
Oh my god!
Like, this one's Corey, he's that one, and then this is Sid down here.
It's too much.
That's so weird, dude. I thought that shit was so weird.
Yes.
So my number 2, we've put it over a lot. It's Starless.
Starless.
I'm hopeless and gray now.
It's solid, dude. It
just
good.
hits right out of the gate. 4.1. Yeah. It hits right out of the gate. I love the pre-chorus. Yes. Yeah. See me, I'm down and I get deeper with every breath. It's so good.
That part is. Yeah.
I'm taking my last breath. Dude, all of it.
See, this was up there for me. It's just, man, that spoken word shit.
Yeah, but you skip that part. That's fine.
I couldn't, dude. It was like, get to it. I'm just like, I done forgot about the rest of the song. I'm like, here it is.
I feel like I'm Starless.
Yeah.
I'm hopeless and gray now. What's your number 2? Now.
The Deep End.
Yep.
I fucking love this song, dude. Love it.
Great.
Because there's one song, and I've been curious if it's your number 1. If it is, it's really gonna bother me. But the whole low voice part aggravates the absolute shit out of me. This one, it's perfect.
You're curious if it's my number 1, huh?
Yeah. It is. Dude, man, you know
it's fucking Dead Skin, dude.
It's okay.
I can't shed my skin.
Chorus is good. The chorus is good.
Can I begin again?
But like, maybe realize how low you can actually sing and don't try to force yourself to be that low.
I will give you that.
That's I'm gonna say, like, I'll act like I fucking hated this song. This is, looking at my rank, this was number 7 for me out of, like, in order. So this was right there with The Unknown. But like, it's, sing low. You hit those notes you can comfortably.
He should have let Tony do it.
Agree. This could have been just a Tony song, and he done the chorus, and it would have been phenomenal. But yeah,
I was actually watching live footage of this one earlier of them playing on this most recent loop they did, and yeah, dude, like, he straight up, like, he tries to sing it low, and then he gives up quick and just jumps the octave up. And
some of his rhyming is a little, like, I don't want to say childish, but it's there. But and I think it's okay. I say that.
If 3 Days Grace is at a 3rd grade, they're at a 4th grade.
Yeah, because the whole, like, I'm bored and I'm short, that part, like, hey man,
I'm a too much thorn inside of you.
And it's great. The lyrics are good, but it's just the way he's trying to stay low.
I get it, like, but man, I'm the thorn inside of you that has torn at you for years is such a fucking banger.
It is. I do love this song. I mean, honestly, the Disco is the only one that I'm like, this would go. All of these songs I do love. There's not one that I...
You're wasted now, your pants have been soiled, but you disco? You mean to tell me that doesn't resonate with you?
No.
You mean to tell me you haven't shit your pants and kept
This
dancing?
could be a 9-song album, and this would have been perfect.
You mean you've shit your pants so many times?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Do you remember that one time? Did I call you whenever I shit my pants that one time?
You did.
I called you. I called you and I called Zicky. Those two people I called.
I was proud of you.
Because I just ate at a restaurant that Zicky got me to go eat at, so he had to know. And like, because I laughed at it, like, literally just a few weeks before this. Like, we were talking at his house, and he just, like, his eyes got big, and he darted out of the room at one point. I'm like, dude, we were in the middle of having a conversation. And he was like, I think I shit myself. And me and one of the homies just sitting in the other room just clowning him. Like, this motherfucker, he was like 35 at the time. We're like, this 35-year-old motherfucker think he's 75 up here shitting himself, dude. And then 2 weeks later, I go to this Korean barbecue place he tells me about. I come home, I sit down, I felt a fart coming on. I was like, I'll trust it. I've never had a reason not to trust a fart in my life.
This one gave me a reason.
This one gave me a reason, dude. This $35 pair of underwear I had to throw away.
God damn. Was that MeUndies?
Culprit.
Oh, okay.
Big Culprit guy. They're so comfortable, dude. It feels like you're not wearing boxers. It's fire. Culprit, please sponsor the show because I could use some more boxers, actually.
Hey, I'd be down for that.
These fuckers are expensive, dude. Come on. Y'all gotta be serious. Dude, I got to the point where I said, "Fuck this, dude! I'm getting the random packs because they were $18 instead of $35. I've got like 3 of the Halloween ones in there. Like, fuck. All right, what's your number one? It's clearly not Dead Skin. I'm gonna guess it's So Far Away.
Damn, you're good.
Yeah. I feel like I'm like, okay, well, it's a single now because you were like, I can't even say that. So I'm like, it's a single, and I'm like, it's not gonna be cold.
No, definitely not. I mean, Cold is good. It's just overplayed. I'm over it. I mean, if I'm just listening to the album, I'll get through it. But yeah,
Cold. So Far Away was a great follow up to Cold, though.
Yes,
like Cold. I mean, Cold was the right first single. I do believe it was the right first single. So Far Away, I think, was the right second one, and I do think Colors was the right third single. That order was perfect.
Of all, like, when we talk about the mixing of this album, what was before and the 2 that came after, like, So Far Away, clearly different, just like Cold and Colors, but like, love the mixing on it. The drummer, he's going in. He's just doing whatever he wants to that sounds good. Like, he doesn't care about 4/4 count, just staying on 2 and 4. He's doing his thing, and I love it. But my one gripe, and it's because of this era, that scream is so overproduced.
Oh, yeah.
They have like 5 overdrives, multiple different effects on it. It's a little much, but
we're at the end of the song.
Right. It worked so good with this song, though, with the mixing. Like, that's, even that being my one, like, yeah, I mean, it was overproduced. But, like, think about screams back in 2000, 2004, 2005. They were all like that.
Yeah.
But no, this was, out of all the singles, this is still my ultimate favorite.
Now that you say that, like, I think in general, So Far Away is one of the most of its time songs for sure. I think Cold is kind of the same way too. Lyrically, like, So Far Away, dude,
cliche as fuck.
But it's so good though. Like, that chorus, I think my favorite performance of Ed's might be this song. When he hits that, I've been changing, but you'll never see. When he holds that, dude, that's so good. I love that bridge. Hey, hey, watch me wave. Goodbye to yesterday. Like, how he does that.
Yeah, it's so, like,
so good.
He's so into it in that studio. He's too into it in the studio that he can't really do it live. Like, it's too much for him, Yeah,
he wrote shit that it's impossible for him to replicate live. That is 100%
pretty much
true.
Yeah.
And he plays on a 7-string, dude. This band is probably my first experience with a 7-string.
Really?
Like, this is probably the first thing I really listened to because, like, I wasn't a big Korn fan at the time. Like, I'd heard Freak on a Leash at this point and shit, but, like, I didn't really get into Korn. And yeah, I mean, you were the one that, because you listened to it a lot. And even now, dude, like, I've got my favorites, but, like, I'm not the biggest Korn fan.
I still go for, like, the first 3 or 4 albums.
I referenced a bunch of Korn on Action Show recently.
Add some peas to it, or green beans, or what you thinking?
No, so what happened? This brother comes out to the ring. His entrance music is Twisted Transistor.
Oh, okay.
So he starts doing some weird gaga at the beginning. Where he's prancing around the ring, and then Mose was just like, "Damn, homie, looking like a freak on a leash right now." And then he goes to throw a punch at Brother, and Brother gets out of the way just in time. And I was like, on comms, I said, thank God, Brother got out of the way just in time, because if that shot would have connected, he'd have been going blind.
You son of a bitch.
And then Brother in the booth was like, I was going to say something else, but it's fallen away from me.
Hey, you did your time.
Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. I knew I should have had you there. My follow-up to that, like, at some point, because Brother that comes out to Korn just starts, like, dicking around, and he's like not really trying to win the match. And I was like, this is the problem right now. He's stopped playing games. He's treating this like it's a game of shoots and ladders. No, this is a wrestling match.
I stand out there in his Adidas, man. This ain't working out,
dude.
I could be there with you.
I should have had you out there with me.
I could do this. This is the only thing I'm good at.
I should have just been Mose. What does he dream about all day long? Do you think? Fuck, that would have been perfect.
That would have been good.
I was trying I only got in a few references. There was a couple I was waiting for. I think I said right now at one point. I know Mo said issues. I wanted to try to reference Take a Look in the Mirror, but I couldn't find a spot for it. And I spent way too much time trying to find a way to work in Narcissistic Cannibal.
Oh, yeah.
I spent way too much time thinking about how I probably went quiet for a hot minute in that match, just thinking about how the fuck do I work in Narcissistic Cannibal. Dude, if I could have swore, like if I could have said F-bombs at this show, I would have been like, dude, he got up and he said, shut the fuck up, get up. Like, but I couldn't do that. So let's put this list together now. All right.
How hard is this going to be? Because fuck your songs.
So neither of our ones are a guarantee.
Yep.
They got to go down in contention. So the Deep End got 2 and 3, so I think that means Deep End's getting 1. I think that's guaranteed. Starless got 2 and 4, so that's going to put Starless at 2.
Colors got 3.
Colors 3 and 5, so Colors at 3. So we did better than we thought we would.
Yeah, I said at least like no more than 2, but I'm impressed.
So I think fair enough to say I want Dead Skin, you want So Far Away. Those are our number ones. So fair enough to say. The Unknown, thanks for coming. No Giving Up. Those 2 as well. Yeah, great honorable mentions.
Yes.
Now.
The Unknown really is such a beautiful song.
It is so good. So Far Away is a great fucking single. There's lots to love about this song. As I said, there's so many lyrical parts in the song that I love. Mm-hmm. Dead Skin is a better song.
Oh, so we think so. Okay.
I can't shed my skin, Austin.
Lyrically, I will agree. But Ed needs to stay in his fucking lane.
You're not incorrect about that.
No, I mean, in the chorus of Dead Skin is wonderful. I mean, the thing is, I'm looking at it as everybody knows So Far Away. People need to listen to Dead Skin. It really is a good song. It's trying too much. This is the one out of everything Ed is already trying to do too much in every single song. This one, to me, he's doing too much. And if he would simmer it in, this 100% would have made my top 3.
This is Donna Summer. What's Donna Summer's name in the phone book? Samadonna. He's a Samadonna. That's what he need to do.
Yeah.
So I think Dead Skin then.
Yeah. We'll do Dead Skin 4.
Yeah, we'll do Dead Skin 4. Fuck yeah, we will. It's So Far Away at 5. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's also like So Far Away.
It was the single. Everyone,
you probably know it.
Yeah, 100%. You know Colors. You know Cold and So Far Away.
And look, I mean, and then this, I think it says a lot about those single selection that, hey, 2 of them made our top 5 definitive, and we're just a couple fucking assholes. So
we don't know shit about music.
No, like we tried to play it for a little, a decade ago, 20 years ago, however fucking long we've been playing music together. Nobody has ever accused us of being good at it.
Yeah. Which we kind of had like the same
setup, just
timeline,
without a DJ.
Yeah, without a DJ, and we didn't make it any big at all. But the name changes.
Neither did Crossfade.
I mean, they did they did until 2008.
Dude, they were fucking huge for like 3 months, dude.
Yes.
There's a 3-month period. Like, they were touring with Stained and shit. Like, they were on top of the fucking world for 3 months.
I still don't remember an old junior high dance we did, and one of those songs didn't. I'm pretty sure So Far Away played every year.
100%. And it's not a good song for a junior high dance, but they did it. No. None of these songs are, dude.
No more.
But they did it. So number 5, So Far Away. Number 4, Dead Skin. Number 3, Colors. Number 2, Starless. Number 1, The Deep End. That's an interesting take there. I wasn't expecting The Deep End to go number 1.
I wasn't either, but song's too damn good.
Yeah,
because I knew it was going to be high for me. I did not think that was going to be up there for you.
Yeah. So
just because it's just the same shit over and over, I kind of figured it'd be like, it's too repetitive.
Nah, I love it. The Unknown made my list. It's the same fucking lines over and over again.
That's true.
So here's the thing. Next week, I am in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
I'd kind of like to record something, if not a full-fledged episode, a bonus episode. So what I'm thinking is we pull right now. If it's something that we think we can cook something together and do something just live together, then we'll do that. If it's one that we'd rather plan and have our screen and all that, especially if it's a longer album or something. If it's like this album would have honestly been perfect to just do together at the house.
Short.
If we get something more like this, maybe. If we get something that we might think we need to wait another week, then next week's episode will be something. We'll do a bonus episode. We'll figure something out. We'll be recording something from the house, or we might release them at the same. If we're doing a bonus, we could just do like a special edition thing from the house and release it at the same time as the full on episode. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, agree.
Regardless, though, let's go ahead and pull and see what next week's topic will be.
Boom. You ready for this?
I am.
Nothing more.
So we can do that together.
Yeah. Because there's at least 4 songs in that album. There's nothing there. So
I need to get...
It could be a short, sweet...
So I need to get like something like put in between us. Like I don't know if I just want like a whiteboard or... Do you know what would be perfect? If we could get like when people have like fantasy leagues and they buy like those draft boards. If we could get something like that to do the tier list with.
So you want to write on it? We have one. We have a big whiteboard.
If we have a whiteboard at least, yeah. So we can. So I mean, instead of having the tier list up like this, like if we're sitting next to each other, what's the fucking point?
Right.
You know, maybe we could record in the living room or something. You know, change the scenery. I'll have
Is this not good enough for you?
No, it's fire, but or we could do it on that couch actually.
Yeah, that was kind of my plan.
Yeah, actually, that'd be a good. That's a good call. Yeah, we'll do it on that couch. Yeah, we'll do that, and that'll be a fun. Yeah, that'll be a. Yeah, we'll do this episode. Yep. We'll do nothing more. I have it on vinyl. I could bring the vinyl with me if we want to display it in the shot.
Okay.
I'm sure you don't have any physical version of it.
No, I don't.
This would have been like the tail end of us buying CDs whenever this came out.
Yeah, it was. Well, we'll get into it.
Yeah, so I've got it on vinyl. Interestingly enough, the vinyl of this record is missing a lot of songs.
It is. I remember you telling me that.
I don't think they had the money to pay for
put higher and higher and fire and liar on it. You know.
Yeah. all the Ires are on there, which irritated the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
It's missing some really good songs. But
I'm excited.
We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the full album.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot to write down, but we'll get there. Yeah, so special edition of the show next week. We will be coming to you from that couch right there behind us.
From live in Austin, Louisiana.
Austin, Louisiana.
Hey, see what I did there? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I want these people to know where I am. Come on.
Pretty sure we've said it 12 or 20 times on the show.
We have. We 100%.
But yeah, just don't come over.
Gotta watch them to find out.
Just don't come over. Like whatever you do.
Or watch them to see where I live. You know.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll have all my commentary show with me, so we'll have the headsets and all that.
Okay.
It'll be good. All right, so we'll see you next week as we talk about Nothing More self-titled record.
And we'll make sure we drink some Dubby.
Yeah.
While we're here, you know.
W.G.
R&R.
R&R at checkout, 10% off.
10, not 15.
Not 15.
Not
which
5.
Sucks.
10.
Better than 5.
It is better.
Not
than
as
5.
good as 15, but it's 10.
Hey.
If you're in Louisiana, that's almost taxes.
Really, yeah. It's great.
Just taxes in that state fucking blow, dude.
Yep.
I think
That's why we're poor.
I think they were like 6 or 7% in Georgia. I think they're like 4% here in Alabama. Yeah, taxes are awful.
Yeah.
But the show hopefully isn't awful. We appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Crossfade Self-Titled. We got Nothing More Self-Titled next week, and we will see you then. Until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
Thanks for hanging out.
Peace.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.